the middle. Artie up for three.
Hello and welcome everybody here to New Zealand Indian Hockey Championship 2026. We're live from the Palmerston North Hockey Centre here, Twin Turfs Manawatu, deep in CD country. I'm Brad Pittman, joined by Hitendra Patel, and this is the men's A section grand final here for 2026. Welcome in, Hits, an exciting one coming up.
Yeah, thanks, Brad. Good to be here, and we're at the finale of the tournament, and two very good teams fighting it out for the Diane Chand.
That's right. As I mentioned, Wellington v Auckland, two of the big heavyweights of this year's tournament. Both teams getting here via the penalty shootout. And what a way to finish our weekend here in Palmerston North. It's been a fantastic weekend. NZIHC 2026. I think one of the best I've been to, and looking forward to this one.
Yeah, how many shootouts have there been, Brad? I think it's one of those ones where the contests have been really tight, that there's been... I've never seen so many shootouts.
No, such a tight competition, such a good tournament. Like I said, both these two teams having to battle out via the penalty shootout to earn their spots in this final. And look, I wouldn't be surprised if this one has to go the extras again to finish our weekend.
Yeah, exactly. I think I said it to someone up in the pavilion. I'm going shootout in this game. And I think both teams are just going to fight it out. Both teams are coming in with some pretty good form.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Our umpires lead the teams out here. Stephen McLaughlin, Caleb Hansen, they'll be in charge of this one as we see the Wellington supporters. They've travelled up, only a short trip up here to Palmy to support their boys in blue, try and win back the Diane Chand. Pukekohe, the, current defending champions for at least another hour and 20 minutes here. They won't get to battle it out this year. It will be Auckland v Wellington, and... looking forward to it. Wellington, there's our team list. They've been electrical weekend. Hiranmani, Sergeant Patel, some of the best attacking players in the country. Harrison Klulu, who I think has matured over the last 12 months, has been fantastic for Wellington. But the hero of the shootout, Krupal Amaravati, the goalkeeper, how good's he been putting his name up in lights in this year's men's A section? Meanwhile, Auckland, again, goalkeeping extraordinaire, Dylan Patel, stands up when they need it. He's joined out there, of course, guys like Kieran Chiba at the back. Alex Dio's been fantastic. I want to see a little bit more from Armani Punga today, if that'll go good. But Kesha Nasai controlling from the middle of the field as well. And Hitu, it's guys from both sides here that you're well equipped to have seen through the NZI program.
Yeah, many of them come through our NZI men's team, and there's a lot of names we could have mentioned who have come there or thereabouts, and so the Auckland-Wellington matchup is always highly contested, as you know, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those of you that are joining us on the live stream, wherever you are in New Zealand, wherever you are in the world, make sure you drop a comment, let us know where you're from, who you're supporting, who you're picking for this one. Would love to get a little tally going, Auckland v Wellington, and see who's got the nudge on the live stream comments. So if you're on the YouTube or Facebook, leave a comment, drop in who you got, who you're picking here. Auckland v Wellington in our men's A section grand final. This is it. The crowd has stayed around. Palmy has kept the weather at bay, and Auckland will have first use of it here. Auckland playing in the green, Wellington in the light blue and white. And Auckland here, patient with the ball. How's that go forward from Chiba? Trying to link up with Jaden Gosha there.
Yeah, that's the Kieran Chiba special with his slider, who's well known for, and some of those ones Wellington might want to watch out in this game today.
Yeah, this is coming forward here at a rate of knots. That one's going to go to Ranik Patel for Auckland. Kellen Dial thought he pretty hard done by.
Match has got off to a pretty fast start, wouldn't you reckon, Brad? And that's what we expect from a final, where sometimes teams test each other out, but the ball speed's pretty high to get going, and that's what we want to see. Yeah,
well, and I think, if you talk to some of the people around the traps here, like Auckland have to be the first to score, and that's just the reality of it. Like, this Wellington side can score them and score them in bunches. Auckland have to apply some pressure early here, and I think if they sit back for too much of this first quarter, they could end up paying for it. As, like you said, really fast start from both teams. Yes, Kish Narsai sitting over the ball here for Auckland, captain of the side. A couple of shout-outs coming in here for the shout-out coming from Amaya Lala to her favourite whisk boys, Hiza, Ada and Jayan Patel. Ada, that's Akshay, of course. So shout-out there from Amaya Lala. That one coming through. And we see Wellington get going here. The one-handed carry, puts it on a foot. That's pretty smooth work there. Jaden Patel was. And that one over the sideline will fall for Auckland. And see an interesting one here. Jayan Patel for Wisk and Akil Patel for Auckland, the brothers. So someone's going to have an awkward ride home in this one. And, family connections, not only through the teams, but in opposite teams as well today. Jayan and Akil.
Should know who the parents are going for.
Yeah, I won't ask that question. Nothing like picking a favourite child on Diane Chan Day. As this time Wellington use their go forward. Here's Harrison Clulo just falling off the handle there. Yeah, keep an eye on him, Harrison Clulo. Not only one of the best players in the tournament, emerging as one of the top players in the country in that under-21 space over the last 18 months. Harry, and as we've spoke about a little bit, Hitu just maturing in his, not only his skill set, but his physical ability has really taken a step up here.
Yeah, totally agree. I think he's had a great weekend, but also just seeing him grow over the years. He just keeps growing, and his skill set's got better and better, and he's showing some real maturity in his game.
It's Vivek Lala will stand over the ball there for Wisk. He's got Dial with him and some pressure being put on here. And he's somehow got his way out of there, Kellen Dial, under some real pressure coming. Jaden Dyer and Kishan Narsai. As we see, BJ Govins there watching from LA at the moment. Shout out BJ, who's tuning in. And Pretzel over in Brisbane, he reckons Wisk by 2 is his call. And we've seen a couple of in-the-face overheads. How's that for a little touch? Ellen Dial. Kish now looks forward. Free hit coming for Auckland. Will be taken quickly. Punga with the one touch, and nobody wants a bar of it.
He got that shot off.
Everybody kind of left it as it rolled across the top, and DVD cleans up.
Yeah, I think Alex scored one like that. Just popped out at the top of the circle and he nailed one. So,
yeah, and I have to make an apology, Alex. I said part of the New Zealand lacrosse team. It's actually the New Zealand Ultimate Frisbee side he's part of. So, shot, get him a white sports mixed up. There, so yeah, Alex Dio, part of the New Zealand Frisbee setup. As Wellington under a bit of pressure here. But how's that?
He's still going.
Ellen Dial is unreal, man. Oh, and that was probably the better part of his
defensive skills.
His exit. Yeah, that was probably the only clean bit of it. Dial, it goes against him. Auckland through Chiba. And it's a Hiranmani special, man. I haven't seen anybody that gets in that passing lane as well as his low to the ground. Always seems to not just knock it over the sideline, but actually makes the trap. Huge. There's the Wellington try and work their way through this staunch Auckland defence. That is staunch from Amani Ponga. And great ball forward here. Jaden Gosh has got to turn his speed. There's a couple of players in the circle for him. Drops it off. And how's that?
Oh, well cleaned up.
Oh, one of the younger players in the team, Liam Patel. All right, it had to be millimetres away from PC on his body. Auckland again go forward up this right baseline. Sharp there from Gosha. And out there's our man, Jayan Patel, who sporting the Timu Nidish hairdo this weekend, the blonde tips there. I've heard he's claiming to be a New Zealand Marlin. Whatever that means. There's another touch there from Dial. And now Sunil Patel does well there. Sunny wins it, gets moving forward. And again, they step another one forward. Akshay off it. DVD onto the ball. You probably can't quite see on your... There you go, you see it on your screen there. 2 up on the baseline for Wisk. Really trying to pull this half-court out for Auckland. They'll look to go in and out and then hit a baseline if they can find it. That one a little big, though, so you can see some of the coaching tactics go both ways. There, a half-court look from Auckland.
Yeah, definitely, and just some of the patience on that, you know, not rushing in on defence, trying to make Wellington make their own errors.
Yeah, and it's potentially the one thing that they, if you look at perhaps a chink in the armour of Wellington is maybe their lack of a long ball out of the back. You know, you see a lot of the teams do have the big ball, the big overhead, and maybe that's somewhere Auckland think, well, they can punish them for that lack there by the half-court contain. So look to see how that one evolves. A 3D there. Too easy for DVD. He's a pretty calm customer there. That right defensive channel as they do well there, Wellington. Equally well there, Akhil Patel.
Oh, great ball.
Yeah, huge receive too from Arjun Pancha. And Liam Patel does well there. Long corner coming for Auckland through Alex Dio. It's going to go all the way through there to Punga. Yeah, I don't think it's the pass he meant, but it's the pass they'll take now. Punga working. Klulo gets back in defence. That's excellent. And for those just joining us here, of course, this is our men's A section grand final. You know, the winner of this one will take home the Diane Chand, and it will be a new tournament champion after Puki were knocked out in the semi-finals via the penalty shootout. And of course, for the men's A section, the placings so far: Bay of Plenty take home 3rd, Puki 4th, Central District's 5th, and Harbour in 6th place will be relegated into men's B for 2027 as Dio gets rolling. Touch from DVD had to be made.
Auckland putting some good pressure on at the moment in this attacking 25, which you mentioned before, you know, if they're the ones to get in the game, they're going to have to score first.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a bit of love on the YouTube from some Auckland supporters. So the last couple of messages been all Auckland. I love watching Kieran Chiba play is the message that's come through. So shout out there to Chibs. And here is Auckland, ball around the back. You remember those that were watching yesterday in the Wellington v Bay of Plenty semi-final. This Wellington side can turn things quickly. You know, they were locked in for a bit and scored a couple of goals in quick succession. Ball around the back here. This time they're in the full press, Auckland. Jaden Gosher doing the defensive dog work. And now Kishnasai pushes up. They're in full now, Auckland. And the exit, it's not quite cleaned up, but it's over halfway. So Wellington pretty composed despite the full press. So love seeing that already. Hatu Auckland mixing up their press style.
Yeah, it's been great, and I think they've got some great coaches in behind that, and behind the scenes who have probably done a lot of work on how they're going to play this game.
Yeah, for those not aware, Blair Tarrant and Juice as well. Taz and Juice, a couple of ex-Black Sticks. Blair, of course, the Black Sticks captain for a long time. Part of the coaching setup, and they don't just come in for this tournament. They actually coach them at club. Those guys that do play for Auckland Indians in their club setting as well. So it's not just some names on a fancy bit of paper coming into the tournament. These guys do the work with them through the season as well. And you can see some of that paying off here as Auckland have continued to build their way up over the last couple of years.
Yeah, agreed. And it's great to see, not only do they coach back at home, the club team, that they do come out to the Indians tournament.
Yeah.
And speaking to both of them, they love it. They'll be back every year.
Yeah. Yeah, and then equally on the Wellington side, I think it's Will Zhu who's got the reins, and he actually plays as their goalkeeper in their club, their club and intercity side for Wisk. So, and again, no slouch, played at some high age group levels and NHC as well, Will Zhu. So, yeah, some pretty sharp minds in the dugouts for both teams. And again, how cool is it? Both these teams do play their club hockey together as their ISCs. Not all of these players play for them, obviously, but a fair majority in both sides do. Jayan looks over, cut out by Rahul Naik, but Big Sonny, he's away here. Still going, Sunil linking up with Sargent. And Sarge just wins the free hit and gets it going.
Still going.
Still, Sarge wins 3 in a row. Yeah, it had to come. It had to come. I would have said probably 2 of the last 3 might have been inside the 5, but that one too easy for the umpire to call. Penalty corner, first one coming here for Wellington. We see it on the replay.
Yeah, you could see it coming. He was clearly trying to get them out of the 5. Just keep going. Take the quick free hit. Get someone off at 5.
That's sharp from Zach, just bouncing side to side. Sooner or later, one of you are going to give me one. And just like that, Wellington have first real opportunity. Alex Semenko, Bucknell, Hiran Mani on the brackets, both quality flickers. And of course, it's our fan favourite, Big Dil Patel in goal for Auckland. Second bracket, Hizza. Well run there. Really well run. So Aaron Patel running 1.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job of that. I watched him yesterday and he ran quite a number of penalty corners down, and so Wellington are going to have to be on their A game in the penalty corner set piece.
That one just flipped in there, cleaned up by Kish Nasai. He's another one who's had a quality tournament, Kish, just controlling the middle of the field for Auckland. And there's a big shallow transfer on. If they can link it up, they go deep instead. Well, perhaps a little fortunate there. I think Rahul Naika probably got a little bit wrong on his first touch. There's Aaron Patel again working forward. Here's one of my faves, DJ Chahal. Oh, there it is. DJ Pub.
Great strength on the ball just to get it inside that circle and find the foot.
We'll see it on the replay here. DJ Chahal just flips it in behind the stick, and then quicker hands than Liam.
Thanks for coming.
And right on the end of the quarter, this is could be a big time to score here for Auckland. Oranges with a lead sounds a whole lot sweeter if they can execute here, and everybody's up for Auckland. They'll set up Chiba on the second bracket, and Aaron, it's Rahul on the first bracket. Second, Chiba was looking for the touches, nothing coming there. He's straight down outside the post. It went at a rate of knots, so they're going to have to be switched on to that Wellington, because any touch, that's probably surefire. We're all locked up here, 0-0 between Wellington and Auckland in our men's A-section final. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be back in just a couple of minutes for the second quarter.
Okay.
Welcome back here, team, to our men's A section final. You just saw some of the first quarter stats. Not a lot in either circle. I think kind of one each way, and typical of a final. Hitu, Auckland v Wellington here. It's been a fast start, but probably still a little reserved, I think, from both teams.
Yeah, I think a hot start, but at the same time, they're still feeling each other out, seeing what changes maybe have come across in the final games as people do versus, pool play and whatnot. So I think we're in for a bit of a game today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there we go. A little bit more coming in. Some more Wellington supporters on the YouTube, as well as shout out to KC and DC Patel. They're both watching from Otahuhu in Auckland, both NZI vets in hockey and cricket. So shout out, to KC and DC Patel. And Alex Dio's mum's watching from Hamilton. They're supporting Auckland, of course. And Casey Patel, ASC Auckland Life member. And Auckland here under a little bit of pressure from Wellington. Trying to work their way out. Aaron Patel does well enough. And the overhead to DJ Chahal. And foot call coming will relieve the pressure here. DVD looking. And probably a little tough one to take there. He apologises on his way back, DVD. Aaron Patel looks over. Yeah, you see there. And that's a part of that new interpretation of the overhead rule, which quite clearly distinguishes, if there's not a clear interpreted receiver, a clear receiver of the ball, then any double movement in is just going to go against the thrower 9 times out of 10. So,
yeah, I think overall, it's always a tough one, but if you can get someone in space,
yes,
those overheads start looking really good. And I think over this tournament, they've been thrown pretty well in general.
Yeah. Gone are the days. And look, the overhead was all the fad probably 6 years ago when the big fella who could throw them out of the back was just throwing pot shots for days. As Jaden Gosha very nearly gets away. They're a lot more targeted now, and changing the height based on what they're trying to achieve out of them. Do they want a big bounce? Do they want to get it skipping on? Can they find the space or the one layer rather than just chucking them for the sake of showing off the new DF24 Adidas stick?
Yeah, exactly. Auckland opting for another high press in there. But Wellington equal to the task with this build-up out of it.
Yeah, they've been good on the exit. Wellington. Oh, that's very nearly. You can see the pass they were trying to do, cleaned up by Armani Ponga. And, shout out to the crew that have all stuck around here as well. It could be easy from Palmy to head home early, but everybody's stuck around, including a couple of the Pookie gremlins we've got rolling around the commentary booth at the moment. And Nathan Somar, Woody Patel. Woody, who tried to take on a 40-year-old Harmon in a fight in an earlier game. Came off a little worse for wear on that one. As Auckland build their way into some defensive situation here. Good setup, Sarge.
Oh.
Holy. Sarge is one of the best I've seen who can control that 3D ball, hit it into the deck so it goes away from danger, but get it in going rapid. That's so tough to execute.
And even just the pace of it, the hand speed on the trap to the hit is something you're trying to coach players that are in the circle, you know. And he does it very well.
Yeah, absolutely. And the moment you go out and try and rush him, again, with the hand speed, he can just eliminate and then get past. So such a tough defensive ask there on someone like Sarge. Bit of love on the chat for Harrison Clulo. And the overhead. Yeah, that's the bit of space you find there. Auckland love the T-bar. Ranik Patel across the goes. Yeah, really good save there. Krupol just getting out off his line. Nice clear stick save. Auckland find a little go through forward through Ranik, who will take on Klulo. Oh, Mani Ponga there. It's a little carry still going there. Ponga and the free hit just outside the circle. And a little bit both ways there, but all stick somehow in all of that. And Parag releases Sargent.
Into space too. He's still going.
Sarge. And a clearing tackle. He just wanted his other strikers up in the circle to reverse cut the baseline as he drifted across the circle there. And the young fella, the striker up the front, was just a little nervous to get in the way. Tried to clear out as they get through the other side here. And that's in front of goal. Sarge, big save from Dill.
Oh, great clearance.
Yeah, really good. Really good. Good start from Dill. Love to see one of those scrambles cleaned up. And that free hit will fall for the captain. He'll step off it. Kishinar side. They work the sideline. And just a little tough, the pass there from Akil to Arjun Pancha. Back out, Vivek Lala under a little bit of on pressure. Dial, Bicker.
Those who have been linking up really well this tournament, just finding each other with ease and just being able to get out of such high presses.
Yeah, and I think it's being able to play DVD sort of up in that half line just allows them an extra layer to their exit. Usually you'd see those two probably having to play the double centre-backs or centre-back free man, and it just means they can target an outside striker and get a bit of go forward wherever they need it. So, yeah, like the connections, and of course they play their club together in the Swiss team.
And taking on coaching roles too.
Yeah, that's right. Had the Wisk women this year, which has been epic. And from all conversations, Wisk club on a bit of a rebuild and really trying to push some new change into the club. So, yeah, really cool to see DVD and Kaylin there stepping up in that capacity as Auckland come forward again over that long ball. Cut out, though, by DVD. And we're already midway through the second quarter, no closer to finding our Diane Chan holder for 2026 as Liam looks over. Straight to Sonny. Actually, just has to check his run a couple, but they'll release and go forward through Jaden. Lala. Liam Patel. And turnover here through Kesh Narsai. He's got a bit of pace on the ball. Good link up. The trap's heavy. And Lala does well there. Vivek Lala. And clears away to Harrison Klulo v. Kesha Narsai. And Harrison will step off it. A little battle there between those two. Patel here looking. Doesn't like it, so he'll come back through Lala.
Centre striker's having to do some yards in this one.
Here's DJ Chahal up there, Pub. Yeah, as that centre dog striker, you're just praying to hear your centre midfielder that he's up close enough that you can split. There's nothing worse than having to try and play between both centre defenders there. And that touch pass down the line from Akshay goes astray, and Auckland will move forward onto it. And they go the deep transfer here, Auckland, bit of space now for Kieran Chiba, and look at that. Just the wrist strength and hand speed out of that is insane. Like, Hiranmani had already dropped out the 30 metres and still flew past him.
Yeah, the ball speed's been pretty phenomenal. I think it just, both teams are off to a hot start, and good to see them moving the ball quickly around the back.
Ellen Dial back on the field now. They're going to send a shooter up here from Auckland. And Liam does well. Throw one over. Sarge and Aaron just getting a little tangled up there, almost close enough to share a moment, the two of them. I thought they finished that at the social last night, and that one's just gone ahead of Chiba. An unforced error, but an opportunity here for Wellington. Hiranmani on it. They'll try and change the point here. Back out through Dial. It's a little untidy. And Akil comes forward with it. Just trying to hold up to get some players with him. Still going, though. In fact, Jaden Dyer.
Well cleaned up there, though, by the Wellington defence.
Ranick under some real pressure. Does enough. Yeah, bit of pressure, Sachin Parag, and they've won it here, Wellington. Semenko Bucknell. Oh. You see what he was trying to do, Harrison Klulo, go straight through Sachin Parag. And how cool is that? Some might say a little too cool there from Harry Klulo. And Auckland sideline hit coming here inside the 25-yard. They'll go around the back. And good space there from DJ Chahal, who keeps it in.
Biggie, join! Harvey, you got to move for him! Harvey, you got to move for him!
Here's Pab. Left T-bar. I'll take the long corner here. Auckland through Mitten Patel. Mani Ponga just loses the receive to Hiranmani. Mani comes forward now. And that's a nice turn of injection of pace now for Wellington. Jan Ranchod. Yeah, perhaps it is support both ways for both Jay and Akil on the YouTube chat. Perhaps it's a parent not wanting to choose sides. Someone that knows them both, Jan and Akil. And also a comment, and Big Dills will love this. I'm surprised Dills didn't go with the pink sausage shirt today, is the comment on the YouTube chat. No, blue for Dill today. It's Auckland work towards that corner. There's a minute to go here in the first quarter. Alex Dio trying to find a way through. And they come away. Dial overcooks the pass. And how the hands on the crowd there.
Great hands in the crowd.
Yep, one hand. Spot catch. Saved the life. And that's going to fall in a bit of dead space in Auckland. It's got to go straight in. That's not the way in.
Not long to go.
No, this last few seconds.
Hold the ball.
There it is, our first half in the books. 0-0 between Auckland and Wellington in the men's A section grand final. We'll see you shortly after this for the second half. Welcome back there, team, to our second half of the men's A section grand final here between Wellington and Auckland. It's NZIHC 2026, brought to you live from Twin Turfs here in Manawatu, Palmerston North, and our host Central Districts. This one is halfway through and we are 0-0 on the scoreboard. It's as this game creeps on here, who do you think, I'm not going to ask for your prediction, but does the long period at 0-0 suit either of these teams any better, you think?
You know what, I thought at the start maybe, but I'm not sure anymore. I think both teams, if they go the long way, it's going to be an interesting finish to the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we know, this Wellington side can certainly score goals in a flurry. But Auckland, I think they've been really disciplined in shutting down these attacking, especially in and around this area. We saw the stats a little bit earlier, and the circle entry is actually favouring Auckland, which, I mean, to me says they've been pretty disciplined around the edge of the circle and just cutting away those goal-scoring opportunities for Wellington.
Yeah, exactly. And I think both teams have got like some great fighters, and I think that's why the game's going to go right to the end.
Yeah, and on that note, what do you reckon? We ditch the shootouts, get a couple of pairs of gloves and just go at it if it's all tied up?
I'm always thinking drop-off. I reckon drop-off's going to be exciting.
I tell you what.
I mean, you're always good, but I reckon let's go for drop-off.
Yeah, I love where your head's at there. For those that perhaps new to do or die, here's DVD. Sarge searching. It's kicked and cleared there by Dill. Yeah, perhaps those new to do or die hockey used to be. There was a period there where, you know, you drop a couple of players off each few minutes. Sort of periods of 3 or 5 minutes, and you start playing 9-a-side and 11s, and all of a sudden you really see who's built for it then. And I tell you what, I wouldn't mind it. 4 games in 3 days for these fellas, but a bit more space. Let's see who can go toe-to-toe with 7 players on the field.
Exactly. I think we might have to write a letter into S and potential rule review.
Yeah, I like it. Yes. I thought it was some really nice skill there. Sachin Parag, one of the young Wellington strikers who looked to his left, saw Sonny, looked to his right, saw Sarge and said, I'll go myself. Like it from Sachin Parag. Have the confidence to have a go.
Again, Kalen he's everywhere at the moment, isn't he? Like, the moment Auckland think they're on attack, he's in there in the mix, defending well. And
we were just talking off air. He almost goes better with less time. So the minute Auckland, like you say, thought they have a little break or an opportunity, he comes flying out of nowhere, Helen Dial, and cleans up. So yeah, it's going to be tough for either team here, I think, to find that breakthrough as Hishnasai through Kieran Chiba. It's taken a touch. It's back in the mixer here for Auckland, and it's come up off the Auckland stick. Yeah, interesting. I kind of touched on that a little earlier. Kalendale looked up, went probably not in my range, and went on the deck. Ball in's good. Cross is even better.
Penalty corner.
Yeah, on the body. Liam saying hand on the stick. We'll see it on the replay. How was the dive? And to get it across goal here. That one there, across the goal, and Ranick, Jaden Gosher with the high fives, bit of a support crew over the back fence, and Auckland, big opportunity. Remember, they had one right on the quarter break.
Yeah, Kieran Cheever up on the bracket. I think it's pretty hard to go past Kieran. He's scored a few and also set up a few in the last few, so it'll be interesting to see if Auckland step outside of that.
Yeah, interesting. With his slider, you'd maybe like to see him either go to the first bracket to do it and then pick up another couple of runners to go down that slide right, rather than they're only going to have one right runner if they do go to Chiba at the second bracket.
I think they got Alex, who's also been doing well in the penalty corner, so they may opt for Alex.
First bracket, Dio, flicks, run down by Sarge. He's one of the best. Me and S had this conversation yesterday about Sarge. Not only his speed and his size, but his running line is bang on. You know, it's really good defensive work from Sarge. Any young, aspiring PC runners, though, I don't know if anybody grows up wanting to be a first runner. Have a look at Sarge.
You have to be slightly crazy maybe a little bit to run some of the long handles about even the flicking these days.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does it so well, and you know, we're pretty lucky to get that in our NZ Indians men's team for the last couple of years.
That's not the pass they wanted. Harrison Clulo, he's lost a man.
Well done by Amani there, had to make that tackle.
Yeah. Almost looked like Harrison took one eye off the ball. I wonder what his teammate was doing rolling around on the ground beside him as Parag does well there to win it back. Sonny now has Hiranmani ahead. Clulo and Parag coming.
Next one.
And like we say, you can't go play through Kalen Dial. Kieran Cheever's the exact same.
Yeah, agreed, exactly. And I think they've just got to release the ball a little bit more into space. Like, Hizza has some legs on him, and I think just holding the ball a fraction too long to make use of that counter-attack.
Yeah. And as always, easy to say from out here. I've never made any mistakes in my hockey game out here, but no, I think you bang on. Just trying to get that flow rolling a little quicker. Just pretty good speed in these outside defenders for Auckland, so they are going to have to be sharp to get past them. You look at Aaron and Armani out here. Kish under some pressure. That's going to be it was always going to be a tough ask there in front of the dugouts there. Armani Punga, just a little too much skip on it. Mitten Patel couldn't bring that one under control. And again, good pressure being put on from Parb. Jan there just had to receive blind and hope for the best. Kish, great ball. Jaden Gosha, open shot. With DJ Chahal there with the little 1-2, how you do, didn't get any of it. And the blind drop-off is read like a book there. Aaron. Still going there. Aaron Patel crabbing his way along the baseline. Yeah, using the legs there to crab his way along. Kalen Dial just looks up before going around through. Liam, nice entry and midfield link up like that from Wellington. And that's probably the pass there that needs to go a little earlier.
Yeah, great pressing from Auckland, like very controlled, very patient. We spoke about it before, just, you know, that patience to see if the opposition team are equal to the task, or are they going to make their own errors. There's the man again, Kalen just wrapping up in that free man position there.
Ball forward, bit of breathing room here for her, and Marnie drops it off. Dial, skipper. Sunil's going to have the ball. Oh. Love that effort there. Love the effort. It's Yash Patel there, getting in under the arms of Sunil, who I thought for sure was going to get a shot of.
Oh, and he's there again.
Yeah. Yash still going. And Mitten around through. Punga. Noka. Patel rolls it in. It almost seems like you can't get him off the hotline, Kalendar. Regardless of going sideline to sideline, he's still there.
Yeah, he's definitely everywhere at the moment and playing at a rapid pace. Probably too fast for his own stuff at the moment.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's an early candidate for man of the match here, Colin Dial if Wellington can go on with this. And we're going to get green card for a continuation there. Just carried the ball away after the infringement. Some might say a little harsh, but you want to kind of stamp that stuff out if you can. As Auckland get going and they'll win the free hit. Taken quickly by Yash. And didn't go 5 before going in. Maybe 5 of Yash's steps aren't quite 5 yards. I think 5 of Sarge's is about a 25-yard line. A little casual there. Semenko Bucknell. Oh, no. Wellington probably feel a little aggrieved for not getting a potential card on that 5 there. It's good from Sachin Parag and really good from Sunil. How's the tackle? Rahul, Naika. Little show. And the pass. And Ranik will just drop it back off there and consolidate via the captain. And just like that, the clock's disappearing at the moment. 4 minutes left in it. And yeah, taken in there by Jayan.
Yeah, there's been periods of really rapid play, and then the teams are then controlling it. Like, it's a real good change of pace.
Yeah.
From both sides.
I'm surprised that it wasn't a free hit there in the middle of the field after, I think Sarge probably kicked it with both feet on his way through. They'll get it anyway, Auckland. And, I'm certainly not an umpire here too, but those are those rare moments where I don't think there's danger in it, and let them play. Like, I think he's taken that pretty cleanly.
Yeah, look, always tough on the aerial ball.
Yeah. It was great skill from Yash, regardless. But
yeah, I'd love to see that just unfold, let it happen. But again, we're seeing some great overheads into that space, into the attacking third, which is great to see in a game of hockey.
Yeah, it's interesting in that sort of situation that we just saw there, and I know very specific, but you'd almost like where Yash just did go in and get that recent one and go, cool, you can, and if you get it, you can have it, and if you get it wrong, and there is then danger, it's yellow. So you choose.
Yeah.
Have a crack, and if you're skillful enough to do it, cool. But if not, you might pay for it. Because then again, I think you'll then only see the guys that are skillful enough to do it.
Or brave enough.
Yeah.
High risk, high reward.
That's a nice open from Clulo. And the link up. Flick of the wrist brings Akshay onto it. And, read like a book. Kieran Chiba already had his flat stick out there waiting for that one-touch pass. They've done their homework, Auckland. They're just disrupting those passing patterns that we've seen from Wellington over the weekend.
Yeah, both, like we've said, the key players there in terms of that free man. There's Kalen for Wellington, Kieran for Auckland.
And Sarge gets his eyes up. Still got it, Sarge. Up off the deck. And there it is. Sarge wasn't even facing the goal. He knew exactly what he was after. See it on the replay. Such good reach. Just a little bobble. Found the leg. On the YouTube comments, there it is. Proud mama of both Akil and Jayan Patel. And, of course, Anya Patel, who was playing for the Auckland women's team. So VJ mama there tuning in online. Rajesh Patel reckons, bro, this game is so intense. Should be down here. And Wellington now with just a minute left on the clock. Penalty corner. Could this be the first in our men's A-section final? Semenko Bucknell. Flick.
Save.
Big deal. Sees it like a beach ball. Big deal. It's still there for Wellington. Sachin Parag very nearly. What a save from Dill. Up on the right glove.
Yeah, it was a great flick by Alex there.
Yep.
And Dill's equal to the task. Well, not sure that outlet helps, but they've got through it. So we're closing out the quarter here.
Yeah, 10 seconds. They might have one slap at it. Slap it was. It's not going to be enough on the clock, though. Not like that. And just as we did, no closer to a champion here, as we get a big smile out of Dil Patel after seeing that one off the glove. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes for the final 15 minutes of this one. We'll see you then. Welcome back here, team. Welcome back to our men's A section final as we come out here with our two teams. We've got a big question for you, Hitu. And we want to know, or the chat wants to know, what are these two teams, what do each team need to do to find the breakthrough goal?
You know what, I think both sides have got some great defence, so I'm probably looking at a bit of razzle-dazzle, individual brilliance that's going to come through to get that goal. I think both sides have had good attacking opportunities, but it's going to be an individual that breaks that silence.
Like it. This could be it here. Harrison Klulo, have you spoken into existence?
There you go.
That's what he's after. It's almost like you were inside that huddle there at quarter time. And again, with no disrespect to him, we've actually been mentioning probably a little quiet for ours, Harrison Klulo, this final, and maybe this is his quarter. If he does any more of that, then not only is he going to look good, but I think Wisk will too.
Yeah, I think he'll be pretty key for Wellington scoring. I've seen it over the last couple of days, that right-hand side attack from Harrison.
Yeah. And here he is again. He'll win the free hit. He'll get going. And again,
it's two in the space of a minute.
Yeah, it's two from two involvements for your guy there, Harry Klulo. One, the shot of goal that just went wide. Two, forcing the penalty corner. You see it here. Took the free hit quickly. And then that just too much to handle there defensively. And you know, I wouldn't mind a little variation here from Wisk. You know, Dill's been seeing the flick. I'll have to see what else they've got. It's not the variation they were trying to run up. Obviously, the trap a little awry there.
Yeah, injection not quite where they wanted it. And so we can get a bit of relief.
And I tell you, a PC that I have seen before from Wisk is actually that narrow flick from the first bracket, looking at Sarge's reverse deflection. And off that injector, I've seen him score a couple of those before, and I wouldn't mind them going to it here.
Yeah, look, they got some great flickers who deliver that very well, so we may still see it as the game unfolds.
Oh, tight entry there. Kishinasai gets going. And without trying to spotlight too hard here, Hiru, who are those individual bits of brilliance you think Auckland might need to get going? We say Clulo for Wellington. Is there anyone in the green?
Oh, the man on the ball just there.
Good save. And the exit. You want to see a bit of Alex Dio?
Yeah, I think he's had a great tournament, and I think he's one that for Auckland is going to need to come through with some individual brilliance, whether that's scoring himself or setting up a goal.
Ooh. And yellow card there for Rahul Naika. Just got tangled up in Sarge's turn and then I think stayed in it. I think in the NRL they call that a 6 again. Slow in the ruck. As Wisk get going through Sarge, backs out to get his head up.
Still going.
And straight on the legs, Sarge. At some point, this pressure's going to get too much here. It has to. Wellington knocking on the door.
Could this be the one that they utilise your penalty corner here, Brad?
I'd love to see it. Like I said, I've seen it before. Seen it executed. He knows that spot. See this little replay from Sarge. Look at him just back out here to get his head up.
It's creating that space, which allows him to go there at pace.
Marnie just tries to rip one, slips a little bit. And I reckon Hizza was good for 12 rounds as he got up there. His little tangle up on the exit, and I think he probably wore a little bit of extras as well. Hizza probably thought better of it.
Yep, I think he was already playing for your overtime boxing gloves theory.
Yeah, I'd back him in. It's always the little dogs that have the biggest bite, I reckon. As this is a nice little open here and some space for Wellington. Remember, they are a player up at the moment. Sarge. And again, like I said, it's that 3D that he bats straight into the ground. So, not only is it hard to defend as a goalkeeper because you never expect that bouncing shot, but you then have the danger of the feet in play as well, as we saw on that one. And have a look at it from Sarge. Picks it up, upright reverse, and straight on the foot. PC coming for Wisk, and now with Hiranmani not on the field, is there a variation, or are we backing Alex in here to rip one?
I think you called it, Brad. I think they were going for it.
And it's hit the woodwork on the way through. Need to see that one on the replay. I think they were, because both Sachin Parag and Sarge were in on that left slide down the first bracket. It was that one for Sarge.
Oh, they're not out of relief here.
No. Across the goal, it's got to go across. Oh,
great cover by Azza.
That's so cool by Aaron Patel. And now Armani Ponga can't get through. Got to be better than that, I think, because they're straight back into it here, Wellington.
And Armani up to the task there defensively, had to be done. Just going back to that PC, I think Dill read it pretty well. He got a stick out there to just distract it enough to not get a clean deflection in.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm not talking too loud that Dill maybe hears what we're saying here. But as one of the comments on YouTube wants a Harrison and Sarge link up for the win. That's what they're calling, similar, I think, to you, Hidu.
Yeah, like to see it. I think we have already seen Sarge playing a little bit high here.
Yeah. Here is Harrison Clulo on the ball. I think he probably looked at that little crossfield overhead here. Some space on the left. Auckland still shorter player. Here's NZ Marlin. Goes around the back. Semenko Bucknell looks at it, rolls it out here to Jan. Really good work there, Kesh, just to shield the ball. Dio. And cut out pretty easily by Vivek Lala. Equally, Kesh Nasai. And remember, if we do go to penalty shootouts, both these teams got here via the penalty shootout, so they'll be confident in this one. As the ball across is probably just a little too pedestrian, that one across the front of goal.
Wellington are finding the extra space here with Auckland being a man down, and they're utilising it pretty well.
Yeah. Well, I think it's been 3 penalty corners and a couple of extras as that advantage is over as Rahul Naika comes sprinting back onto the field for Auckland. So 11 restored for the men in green. And 6.5 left here in our men's A section final. That one, a little bit of cat and mouse on the baseline.
Oh, great steal there by Heron.
He's just been on the sideline, costing his team for 5 minutes, and he comes in immediately and makes a big play there. Rahul Naika and Jaden Gosha doesn't get it right. Yeah, again, some shout out to Jayan and Akil from the Cuzzies in Sydney. Jai and Zai say up the wires. Probably a day late for that one and 2 points short, unfortunately, but love the support for Jayan and Akil.
Do they say who they're picking, or...?
No. No one's been brave enough to pick between the two brothers. So great steal. Smiko Bucknell has Klulo. Just wanted him to a little bit further in advance, and it looks like we're going to have a little bit of moisture for these last 5 minutes here. Palmerston North tried its best. As ball down the base sideline there, Akshay cuts it out. And just a little bit of a spit shower at the minute. Palmerston North. They probably heard we ran the water tanks dry yesterday, so a little bit of a refill. As Rahul looks over, it's good use of the overhead.
Yeah, just looking over at the sideline here, I think Kalen and Sargent both looking to come on.
Yeah. Hard to get on when you're camped in your own end for a couple of possessions.
But you would say those two are pretty key for Wellington.
Have to be on
right now.
Have to be on for the last 4 or 5. Got the deep transfer set up here. Vivek Lala looking at his options. He'll go the overhead. Bit of a dead one there for Wellington.
Yeah, probably didn't have too many options for himself though, so opted for the aerial route, but it's just given Auckland back possession, who are stringing quite a few passes now.
Yeah,
good piece of skill.
Is nice here.
Oh, he's still going. Oh, so very close.
That could have been that bit of individual magic you're after. Wowee. And that would have been against the run of play had it gone, as Auckland now have some life in them yet. Gosha.
Close opportunity. I think he is potentially saying, is that a stroke from stopping him from shooting?
Yeah, I think Liam had just run in the back. As that one will fall for Sarge. Holy. We're going to look back at some of these highlights, and it's millimetre stuff there. Sarge gets going.
Both teams, I think, not wanting to go to shootout.
No.
There's some hunger in scoring this one goal, I think it will be, if there is one.
Yeah, that's it. And despite both teams being confident, it's always a cruel way to go down the shootouts, as Liam doesn't get it. 3-on-3 here for Auckland. Oh, and he's done so well. Sarge. Oh, that DVD's come to ask for one. Even Kalen Dial on the sideline giving a little bit, and he never says anything.
Umpires don't want a bar of it,
no.
So it will be just a free hit.
He's going to try and bait them into it again, Sarge. Semenko Bucknell entry.
Oh, well cleaned up by
the clean-up Chiba.
But they're not out of trouble here.
No. Still there for Wellington. Entry, Wellington up off Kesh. Long corner coming, minute 10 here left on the clock. Do Wellington have a finale?
You just sense the urgency here from both teams.
Sarge said it for us. He's right in the same spot he was before the call. That's
was
not
the moment
it.
for Harrison, but
yeah.
It wasn't quite it. Now, do Auckland have one last opportunity, or are Wellington going to steal it off the press here?
Tell you what, Kieran Chiba doesn't look all that rushed to get things going here. They might back themselves in big dinners. Love that.
Great steal.
This is it.
Great touch by Kishan there. He had to do it.
The bravery there from Chiba and Nasai. Oh.
And he's plucked that one out.
Yep. Holy, couple of big back-to-back plays from the captain. Now Chiba looks for the big one. And Kish just resigns to the penalty shootout. And to no surprises, the tight men's A section final will go to the extras via a penalty shootout. And while we catch our breath, the teams will organise their sets of 5. We'll be back live in just a couple of minutes, and we'll see you then. Welcome back there, team, to our men's A section grand final. And to no surprise, we're going the extras here. Wellington v Auckland, and we're going to a penalty shootout on this one, as the teams have organised their sets of 5. Of course, the goalkeepers are no question. It'll be Dil Patel for Auckland and Krupal Amaravati for Wellington. And he's gone and changed again. He did this yesterday. He puts his good luck goalkeeping shirt on, the camo.
Shirt, yeah, his shootout shirt.
And so those are the two that'll defend for Wellington. Here it looks like Caelan Dial, Sarge, Huron, Harrison, and our man Jaden there. Over for Auckland, get a little look. Alex, Armani, Keish, Jaden, and is it a Keel over there? So Jaden Patel will step up first here for Wellington. Take on Dill, big Dill.
Oh, great stop there.
Really good from Dill.
He preps himself well for that spin.
Yeah,
it's going to be pretty difficult to get around him with the spin if you're not quick, and he's done it again.
I was just about to say, if you actually look at the way he comes out, his stick's already rotated the other way around for that reverse block tackle, expecting the spin 9 times out of 10 out of the attacker. So something to look for here for Wellington. Now, Kisha Nasai, the Auckland captain, will step up here.
Oh, solid.
Yeah, cool as you like. Was the exact same shootout he did yesterday. Just rolls it onto the resi, a little bit of lift on it, and in the net. And it looks like he's actually maybe limping his way off there. Pulled up a little lame after the reverse stick shot, and Huron Marnie now steps forward for Wellington. Auckland have the slight advantage in the shootout. Good from Huron.
Good composure there. Just missed the first one, had a bit of misconnection, but just the composure just to roll forehand and then slip it past Dills.
And I think really smart that he just gave him a little bit of an eyebrows fake. You know, looked up, got Dills' hands and weight up in the air, and then slipped one past the foot there. So smart play as Jaden Dyer steps up for Auckland.
Yeah, well done.
And Rapid looked lively the whole way in, got it in the hook, ripped it. Jaden Dyer pushes Auckland back out 2-1 in the shootout. 3 left for each team. And your man Harrison Clulo steps up. And he's got the turn, gone around through the boots and beaten Dill to the middle of the goal.
Dills will be happy with that one, but he got there in the end. I think he was looking for that sneaky reverse potentially, but Dill's had that well covered, and then credit to Harrison, under pressure, slots it in the goal.
Alex Dio here for Auckland. And the save there from Krupal. And he gives it a little bit of a dance as well. So
it's been a lively character.
Yep, we're locked up here at 2 each through 3. 2 left for either side. And we are, again, no closer to it. Finding our champion for 2026 as Caelan Dial steps up for Wellington.
Unconventional, but that will do. Went for the lob, didn't quite pay dividend, and he's just come in, and that's probably typical of Caelan.
It is. It was never going to go the right way. Caelan Dial Goes for the Tracy McGrady off the backboard, self lob there, Caelan Dial. It's one way to get it done here as Jaden Gosha steps up for Auckland.
Oh, well done.
And again, it's identical. I'm not sure if this Wellington goalkeeper maybe did his scouting, because it's the exact same one he did yesterday.
Yep, same thing. Walked it into the goal. Just uses his speed on the outside and just easily done.
And now Sarge. Big opportunity here for the captain. He couldn't ice it yesterday. Needs one here today. And it's a stick shield from Big Dilly. Just got it wrong on the challenge. I think the call is right.
Yeah, Dill or nothing. Dills went in and, 50-50 the ball, and unfortunately got the stick.
And Hiranmani is going to step forward to take the stroke. Remember, stroke earned here, anyone can step forward and take. Doesn't have to be he who took the shootout. So Mani with the opportunity to convert from penalty stroke.
Oh,
and
off
does
the post.
it. Yep, sideboard it in. Hiranmani. And now
the pressure shootout here.
It is. Armani Ponga needs to make it to continue to sudden death. Krupau Amaravati can be the hero once again for Wellington.
Yes, come on.
Oh, off the post.
He's hit the post.
And they've done it.
Krupau Amaravati's done enough. He slams his glove down. He's going to be bombarded by the Sky Blues. And Wellington get it done on the final penalty shootout of the set. Wellington are the kings of the hill again. They will take home the Diane Chand here from Palmerston North in 2026. It's got to be heartbreaking. Commiserations for Auckland, because that thing is millimetres away from being sudden death. It's hit the post. It's enough for Wellington, and Hitu, what a final.
Yeah, worthy of the final. What a game. Went down to the last shootout. That's what we love to see. Well done, Wellington.
Just see it here. The replay from Amani did almost everything. Almost everything except for score the goal. And as I said, commiserations have to go to Auckland. They had a great tournament to get here to this point, but Wellington go back to the top of the mountain here. They'll take home the Diane Chand. It's been a couple of years since they've had it, but that victory is going to taste sweet as they head back down Transmission Gully to the capital. And what a weekend. For those that have joined us along on the live stream, thank you so much for all your support, all the comments, all the engagement. We will be back here in just a few minutes with the prize giving, the end of tournament prize giving. But that has been our men's grand final. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you shortly.
Yeah, the washing was good, huh?
Alright, welcome everybody here to our NZIHC 2026 closing ceremony. I'd first like to hand over to NZISA President to welcome, thank and go through the years.
Give me my speech. Thank you. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for coming down this way. Welcome. What a great weekend. Quality hockey across all grades. Thank you to Central Districts for such a awesome community event, and that's what it was all about, getting your community behind you, the team at Manawatu Hockey, etc. But I'll leave all the thank yous in regards to community to Ro later on. Massive thank you to One Foundation for your support over the years in terms of what we do as NZI and all of our events that we try and have over the years. Thanks to Hatindra for his contribution towards NZI, how he's been involved with mentoring our players, also junior development with the ladies. As we can see, the ladies program is getting stronger and stronger, and that's been going on for the last 6 years. So thank you all for your hard work. Over the last 9 months, we've organised a number of events throughout the country. September, we had golf down in Canterbury, hosted by Christchurch. This was followed by an 8-team cricket tournament, which was run by NZISA in Auckland. So that was a great event. February, we had the under-23s, which some of you may have attended, and we were lucky enough to have a development program for our junior youth girls. So that was awesome. One day of junior development, and the next day was Fast Fives tournament. So that was very cool. April, we attended the New Zealand Heritage Tournament, which was run over at North Harbour. So it was awesome to see a lot of players that are around here today representing New Zealand Indians. So the men's finished second and the ladies finished third. So that was awesome for us. Great result for both teams. Over the next 9 months, we'll be hosting a number of sporting tournaments. These events are going to be golf, which will be down in Wellington in October. Then cricket back up in Auckland, hosted by NZISA. There's been a lot of work in the background, as a lot of you that are involved in community sports know about the constitution changes and all that sort of stuff. So there's been teams on the exec committees working hard on doing that sort of stuff. So that's been taking a number of hours. So thank you to all those involved. And November, we've got our AGM, so that's when we elect new members to the committee, etc. So that's enough of that stuff. That's all boring stuff. We just want to know about the hockey, right? So we're always looking for fresh ideas. So if you want to get involved, just contact your club sports president or secretary. Got page 2? That's it.
That's you. All right, everyone, give a round of applause to our NZISA President, Suresh Vallabh. I'd now like to invite up CD President Rohan Patel to give his welcome and the thank you on behalf of this year's tournament. Right. I don't have this speech, so I hope you.
First of all, wow, what a weekend, guys. We have seen some great hockey on the field and some questionable dance moves at the social. A big congratulations to not only the winners, but also the players and spectators here today. As you guys know, that everyone involved makes the tournament so special here. So thank you, everyone, for that. I also want to give a big shout out to our sponsors. This year, without them, we wouldn't have hosted a tournament. So I want to thank all the sponsors that we have. We've got them on the sponsor board out there, so take a look at them and have a look. Next thing to CD, the supporters, the helpers, the committee members, the subcommittee members, and HMI staff here this weekend. I wanted to thank you all for your hard work, the countless hours, the commitments to make the tournament a one to remember. Thank you, everybody. Drive safe, and CD for life.
Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for Rohan and the whole CD family. I'd now like to invite up Jackie Tomlinson, the tournament director, to speak on behalf of the officials.
Thank you all very much for the week. So I was the TD for this tournament, and it was my first time involved. So it's actually been an awesome opportunity and a real privilege to have been here. Thanks to Bruce, to Devendra and to John for the umpires coaching. You've had an awesome group of umpires to work with, and hopefully they've all taken something away with them from the weekend. And also thanks to the CD Indians for the hosting, and Hockey Manawatu for all your work.
Can we give another round of applause to our officials, umpires, and everybody involved that got this thing running smoothly. Also, I'm going to now move on to the players' MVPs, or the team MVPs. These are named by the teams themselves, so each team has the opportunity to name a most valuable player for their side, and often it's not just a contribution on the field, but a wider contribution to their team. So we're going to roll through the MVPs. We'll get them to come up as well, starting with Auckland. For the women, it's Leah Patel. For men's B, Auckland, Prashant Patel. And men's A, Auckland, Kishan Nasai. From North Harbour, men's B is Milan Ranji, and men's A is Keenan Becker. Yeah, come up, you can get a photo with all the rest of the MVPs. And if you want a photo of Kish, she's pretty famous, just pretend you're an MVP. For Pukekohe, the ladies, Diana Cheetah. For men's B, Taran Naran. And for men's A, Rainish Patel. For Waikato, and then their men's B is Manjot Singh. You're going to have someone to get a photo with. There you go. From Bay of Plenty, for the women, Louis Hepi. And for the men's, Ranjot Singh. For Central Districts and their men is Joban Sidhu. For Wellington B women, Janika Pasodum. The A woman, Alicia Kushal. The B men, Rishi Patel. And the A men, Harrison Klulo. And lastly, for the Christchurch B men, Amida Lalu. So for those brave enough to come up for their photo, give them a big round of applause, our team MVPs. Excellent stuff. All right, we're going to move on to the tournament teams. Now, the tournament team selectors this year were Hitendra Patel, Uni, and myself. So the tournament teams this year will be named right now, and then a wider squad of selections will be named following this. And this is the 16 best players as judged playing this tournament this weekend. So pretty tough selection given the quality on the field. We're going to start with men's B. From Wellington B, Akash Mora, Prashan Ishver, Sachin Govind. From Waikato, Ailish Suka, Caleb Fernandez, Milan Pasodum. From Pukekohe B, Divin Pasot. From North Harbour B, Jeevish Konsium. From Auckland B, Remy Lala, Ronit Patel and Vijay Patel. And from Christchurch, Ishan Patel, Hamish Govind, Vivek Lalu, Raj Ravji and Kavishan Karunakaram. That is our men's B section tournament team. Give them another round of applause. Moving on to the ladies tournament team from Wellington, Ashdeep Kaur, Alicia Kushal, Chaya Govind and Jaina Parag. From Pukekohe, Anjali Panchia, Jalisha Singh and Jaina Sukha. From Auckland, Shana Nasai, Pratika Patel, Arya Rama, Allegra Healy and Natasha Pringle Bana. And from Bay of Plenty, Jasmine Fitzwalter, Manjot Lal, Oriwa Hepi and Kishona Thapa Chetri. And finally, our men's A selections from Auckland, Alex Dio, Kishan Nasai and Kieran Chiba. From Bay of Plenty, Harmandeep Singh and Karambir Singh. From Central Districts, Amanjot Singh and Joban Sidhu. From North Harbour, Keenan Becker. From Pukekohe, Milan Patel, Rainish Patel and Brett Menezes. And from Wellington, Harrison Klulo, Sergeant Patel, Devin Mbeka, Kaylin Dial and Krupal Amaravati. So again, ladies and gentlemen, please give our 3 tournament teams a massive round of applause. I'd now like to call up NZISA President Suresh Wallab as well as Hansa Pabu, NZISA Life member. So we're going to go through our trophies now, starting with the TNG Challenge Shield. So the TNG Challenge Shield this year, CD were coming in holding the shield. And of course their match against Bay of Plenty Indians went to penalty shootout, and retaining the TNG Challenge Shield for 2026 is Central Districts. S has to go and catch a flight, so we're going to bypass the speech. Right, our men's B section winner, we'll have Hansa present this one. The men's B section champions for 2026 go to Christchurch. And with the win, Christchurch will move up to the men's A section for 2027. Give them a round of applause. And because it is his birthday, we are going to give him a speech.
Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for CDs for organising this stunning event, although the social nearly crippled half my team, so appreciate that. It was a lovely birthday present from the team to win the final this year, so we'll see you all in the A section next year. Thank you so much.
And again, Hans, I'll get you to present this one, our women's section winner for 2026. Come up, Bay of Plenty women.
Yeah, just want to say thank you to Central Districts for hosting this. Thank you to the umpires and the commentary, and then thank you to my girls. It's been a pleasure captaining you guys. Very proud of our efforts, and yeah, let's bring it on next year.
And finally, we'll get Suresh to present this one. It is our men's A section champions for 2026. And what a final it was. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Wellington A.
First of all, just want to thank CD, our neighbours, for another fantastic KBT. NZI as well, obviously the work that you guys do in the back end, Hockey Manawatu. To the umpires, thank you. We always, maybe not on the best of terms, but you know, this game doesn't happen without you guys, so yeah, truly thank you for your contributions. Auckland boys, shootouts are probably a tough way to go, but thank you guys for an epic final, and I'm sure you guys will be back. Our Wellington supporters, thank you very much for making the trip up. Definitely heard you on the sideline this weekend, and gave us the extra boost. Special shout out to Mahin Hira as our little mascot over there. And to our boys, thank you. We came to this weekend with a job to do, and we can sit here saying that we did it. So, yeah, thank you, everyone.
All right, I'm just going to hand over finally to NZISA President to wrap up and close our tournament.
Okay, I'd like to invite up our... congratulations to all the teams. Well done, everyone that played in the finals. Well done to everyone that played over the weekend. And thanks to you guys for the commitment that you made to play and come along to CD. I know it's... times are pretty tough for some families and stuff, so it's awesome to see you make that commitment to come up and support the local community and support NZISA and what we try and do here. And Brad said, I have to say thank you to the umpires, even though that he runs you down on the live stream quite a lot. I'll take the rap for that. He's too tough on you guys. Now I want to call upon the host for next year's tournament, wherever he may be, and I think he knows who it is. Is he going to come up, Raj, or do I have to come to you? Has he gone to catch a flight? Gone home? Is Vinod Mama here? Oh, now we've got to listen to this guy. Oh, is the mic on? Nah, here we go. Life member NZISA and life member of Auckland Indians. I'd like to welcome Vito Mama.
Thank you. Okay, it's my privilege to welcome the tournament next year in Auckland at the same time as this year's one. You're welcome. Hopefully we're going to get good weather there, but I can't guarantee that. We'll certainly have a good social because a lot of you were into it this year. So you're all invited. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for the invite, Vito Mama. And that's us for today and this weekend. It's been an epic weekend. Thank you, Central Districts. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all you guys, for coming along. Have safe journeys home. All the players that have injured or got little niggles, get rested up. Make sure you're well for the rest of your seasons. And good luck for your seasons. And for the ones that are at school, hockey, etc., make sure you're resting up. And make sure you go to school tomorrow. So safe travels. And once again, thank you from NZISA and myself. Take care, everybody.
Alright, one celebrating on. Ready? 3, 2, 1.